Hey, living in the overflow, baby. Day 38 of life, according to YoBo. Get your book at YoBoProductions.com. Get it at Amazon.com. Come on along. Journey with me to the land of no mess, no stress, no BS. Yesterday we talked about the land of the coulda, woulda, shouldas. You know, people just want to sit up and talk about what could have happened, what should have happened, and what they wish would have happened. Shut up. You know what? At a certain point, you got to let that go. Okay, sisters, I like you. I'm going to put you on hold just for a moment. Sometimes we got to let that go. I'm not being insensitive, but I'm about to tell you a story about somebody with an issue, and their issue killed them. You don't want that to happen to you. That's why I'm telling you, you got to let it go. I'm about to show you how. Day 38, edit your past. In a book of devotional messages by a rabbi, one passage is entitled, Editing Your Past. I was baffled until I read the rabbi's explanation. He writes, how could that be? Because, he explains, you and I are empowered to reach back into time and adjust the meaning of all that has passed. We can't change what passed, but we can reach. Come on, take your hand, reach. Get that situation, that painful. Don't be afraid. Reach back and get it. Bring it on up here. See, sometimes we don't want to deal with stuff. Let's get this. We are going to adjust the meaning of all that has passed. How do we do it? By adapting the storyline, transforming the plot. By transforming who we are today, we rewrite our own past and we author a whole new life. Key word is, we transform who we are today, and then we're able to take this situation from our past and author a whole new life from this right here. So let me tell you how it works. I saw my husband do it. For 30 years, he regretted dropping out of college. 30 years. And at age 48, he decided he was going to edit his past. Let me put it in this hand because I need to use my mouse. I'm using my laptop. Okay, it's right here. This is the issue from the past. So age 48, he decided, I'm going back to college. At age 18, he had 2 scholarships. He had one to Loyola. He had one to USC. He went 1 semester at Loyola. Then he took a leave. You know how we take a little leave and we're going to go back later? Well, 30 years later, he still hadn't gone back. And he regretted not finishing college. And here it was, this issue that he carried from 1972, 73, 74, 75. This issue followed him all through his life up until about 2004. 30 years he carried it. 2004, he reached back into his past and he said, I'm going to do something about this. So what did he do? He returned to college. He got a Bachelor of Science degree, which he earned at age 52. Then he earned a master's degree in nonprofit management. Then he earned a second master's degree in accounting for management. He did all that while working full-time. He did all that while volunteering as the executive pastor at our church. He did all that while volunteering as the CFO at our church. And he did all that while helping me take care of my mama and my daddy. Just had to brag on my husband. Now, he no longer has to look back. This thing right here in his past, he transformed who he was. He was a college dropout. But then he went back, he earned 1, 2, 3 degrees. So this issue from his past, it no longer exists because he edited his past. Now you may be saying, YoBo, that's a real cute story about your husband and his career, but you don't understand my story. See, I had to deal with my uncle, and I had to deal with my mean grandmother, and I had to deal with my abusive parents, and my parents were on drugs, and we got evicted 17 times, and my story. Everybody think their story is worse than the next person's story. So let me tell you one more story about my husband. See, this is something he didn't talk about. We were married 30 years before he told me. He told me that his dad was an alcoholic. That's all I knew. His dad was an alcoholic and he died when, my husband was about 10 years old. So about 2006, he finally told me some details about it. I mean, just really cried. It was really, really painful for him. But he was sharing how, I'm not even going to go into all the stuff because he probably didn't even tell me the whole story. But just based on the little bit that he told me, let me just fast forward. He was saying that the things he witnessed as a child, some things no child should ever see in his past, got the pain from back there. So now he reached back into the past, like the rabbis say, take it. We're going to adjust the meaning. We're going to transform who we are. We're going to rewrite our past and author a whole new life. So all this pain from his past as a child, he decided, my children will never see me drunk. My children will never see me passed out. My children will never see me drunk and passed out to the point where I urinate on myself. My children will never see me banging on the door, asking somebody to let me in. My children will never see me arguing with my wife. My children will never run and hide when I come home. All the things he wished his father had been, he decided that's the type of father I want to be. He wished his father had taken him to the game. He wished his father had taken him to the movies. So is he supposed to stay in the coulda, woulda, shouldas over something he can't change? No. He decided, when I become a father, we're going to the movies. We're going to the games. I'm telling you, grandkids absolutely love they pawpaw. They love themselves some pawpaw. But he got all his pawpaw lessons from his dad. He looked at all this pain from his past. He took the value from it. I know what type of man I want to be. And now he edited his past, and look, that pain no longer exists because he learned a lesson from it. And everything you and I have been through, there is some of my most valuable lessons came from pain. I still want to kill somebody. I ain't going to tell no lie. But let me get back to the lesson. I must inform you that sitting down and looking back with regret requires no effort. Reaching back to edit your past requires work, time, and in some cases, a whole lot of money. That's why some of you, that's life according to YoBo. And that's why some of you are not going to edit your past, because it's going to take too much work. It's going to take too much money, and it's going to take too much time. It's easier to visit the land of coulda, woulda, shoulda. So you know what? Have it your way. I just gave you the keys, baby, for how to live the best life. And the Clock Sister's going to come in here and sing us on out of here. So I pushed it twice. So take heed, baby. Come out the land of coulda, woulda, shoulda, yesterday's message. Edit your past. That's all the tools you need, honey, to live what? The best life. Life according to YoBo. No more of your mess, no more of your stress, and no more of your past BS. Love you, dear.